Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Odyssey. Last time we ventured through the Luncheon Kingdom, which is where I got this chef's outfit. Now it's off to Bowser's Kingdom. Oops. Must have spoiled the kingdom we're going to. But you read the title. You saw the thumbnail. You should probably already know which kingdom we're going to. Or do you? Hint, hint. Alright, yeah, the Odyssey's powered up. Okay. Now we can head to Bowser's Kingdom. Wait a sec! Oh, that can't be good. Okay, what if this Bowser's actually a nice guy, who am I kidding? Bowser's not technically a nice guy, given the fact that he kidnapped Tiara and stuff. And Peach. Well, he isn't like a paragon or anything like that. Alright. Since he took the time to steal the stupendous stew, I imagine that's what he's serving at the reception? I'm assuming he is. I mean, he wouldn't have stolen it if he wasn't going to use it. Otherwise, why would you steal the whole thing to begin with, anyway? Now back to our investigation. Next we have... Wah! The Bowser in Bowser's Kingdom, is that Bowser? What, did you expect it was Doug Bowser or something? What did you expect when you said you saw Bowser? Well, I've got a bad feeling about this. Get a jet out of there. What? Are we shaking? Why? 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 You take the first three. I'll take the. Okay, whatever. Hey, look, it's the dragon from the Mario Galaxy movie. Oop, spoilers. Yeah, Bowser just upgraded to a entire Dark Souls-esque dragon here. Let's see you survive this, blubber boy. And naturally, we don't survive this, or the ship doesn't survive that. I mean, in a battle against ship against realistic dragon laser, I think the dragon's gonna win. Oh, and there's the stew from earlier. And now we're in the Ruined Kingdom, in a town called Crumbledon. If that doesn't spell bad news, I don't know what is. Wouldn't you know, the Odyssey is broken again. God blimey. To fix it, we must collect more power moons. As in 3, which we're going to get from this next boss fight. Also, there's swords you can break, and they contain power lines. How are there power lines here, exactly? Something's supposed to be ruined, right? Alright. Anyway, and the dragon's here to battle us. Oh, by the way, this dragon's just called the Ruined Dragon. He doesn't have a name. He's also called the Lord of Lightning, if you were curious about that. You can see this later. The electric rings there. Okay. Alright, now he's going to slam his head down. There's going to be a few shockwaves here. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we gotta pull all these swords out of the dragon's head. And slam on his little noggin right there. I'd say that would hurt, but then again, he can probably deal with it. I mean, just look at him. Also, another thing, that does sort of give Sue a reason as to why there's power lines here. Obviously, if the ruler of the kingdom is a giant dragon that controls electricity, of course he can do that. Of course he can make power lines in this ruined kingdom. Alright. Alright. Gotta do this quick, otherwise the dragon starts back up again. There we go. Alright. And he's gonna fire a bunch of rings here. Ooh, ooh, okay. Okay, okay, woo, okay. Alright, now I gotta do this part really quickly. Also, for some reason, there's these little spiky enemies there from the Cascade Kingdom who just grow on him for some reason. Anyway, the Rune Dragon isn't dead yet, by the way. He'll still live after this. And now time to just look at his teeth. The amount of detail they put on this dragon here is like so just weird. Like way more realistic than the anything else in this game, pretty much. Well, except for the environments, I guess. And what do you know? You need 3 moons in order to actually get the Odyssey back rolling up again. So now we're just able to leave. Like, this kingdom was like so small. It's just this area and then the area where you fight the dragon. That's it. It was cool while it lasted, but like now it's gone. Just, well, not gone. We're gonna leave though. Snakes. Okay. Just look at the map just to... Hey, we got time. We got time here. Also, there's bats. I forgot to mention the bats. At least I think those are bats. They could be crows or something. No, I don't think it's supposed to be bats. Also, there's the ruined dragon up there. Just quickly. Anyway, off to Bowser's Kingdom for real this time. Well, that was certainly a doozy of an interruption. But I'm glad we got the ship fixed. Useful skills, yeah, quick swim. Okay. Next look at Bowser's Kingdom. Architecture, statues, Bowser's Castle. Wait, he's got his own castle? Boy, has Mario known that for his 30 years, or 30, whatever. Man, we got to save those two. He's okay. Whatever. Bowser's Kingdom. So, instead of building the traditional castle, Bowser decided to channel his Japanese side and build this. This is it, the showdown. Oh, and if you try and leave now, let's read after those two. You just aren't allowed to get off. You have to beat this. Turn off the music. Let's look at these two because for some reason they made it so that you have to collect 2 moons even after you beat Bowser. I mean, whatever boss you face here. You still have to collect like a few moons in order to actually leave to the next one. Oh, just need that. Might ask you about that. Also, you may notice that there's no like little symbols right there showing how many moons you need, because I think the game's just making you focus on just reaching the end instead of collecting moons. Also, here's some Pokeos. You capture them. They have little, like they're, I'm not sure what you call these. They're like wood pickers, I guess. Except they can, they can stick on the walls here and flick off on them. Also, the electric wires have new sounds. And what you looked at, there are some Stairface Ogres right there. I looked at the Mario Wiki for the name of that, because I wouldn't be able to remember that. So you basically have to wait until they kind of like stomp on you like a thwomp. Then you get on top of them and ground pound. Like basically those are, that's this game's version of a thwomp. Or this kingdom's version of a thwomp. Okay, and the gate opens. Well, it's off to smart bombing. This is the second courtyard. This, if you're wondering, that was the third courtyard. Oh, these two are the third courtyard. They're just connected by a bottomless pit for some reason. I guess Bowser just wanted us to have a challenge or something. Stupid Joy-Con drip. This. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was mostly just a Joy-Con drift. Or just the Joy-Con's not responding too much with me like rapidly flicking it. By the way, I think that was the exact reason why in my Brothership Let's Play I only used the connector attack with the auto excellent badge. I mean plug, because I wasn't able to kind of flick it like you're supposed to. So I basically just wait until that plug was full, and then use the attack. As you probably saw during the final battle, the final part. Anyways, enough of that. Let's just collect these shards. Collect these coins. Okay. Okay. I don't need the Pokio anymore, so just. Also, yes, the bombs were what they meant by smart bombing, except I didn't use the bombs except for one scenario. In fact, hold on, let me show you here. You don't even need the bombs. If you just mash the button a few times, you can break it without the bombs, I think. Except it's way faster to do with the bombs anyway, so like, why would you even bother doing this? Except maybe just to show it can be done. See? There we go. You can break them with your beak. Anyway, enough of me wasting time with that thing. And now another gate opens. And there's the giant Bowser statue. There's the big brutal battle, apparently. Between these, go past the floating lantern. Oh no, we're going to the Crazy Cap first. We completely forgot about the Crazy Cap. So I do have to go over here, but you need the samurai wear, I think, in order to get there. So I'm not going to go there right now. I'll do that in the post game. But what I'm going to do here is, you may see there's one statue missing there. You capture one of these statues here, which, by the way, turns you into Tanuki Mario. Well, we statue Tanuki Mario. Like, this is one of the few ones that, like, doesn't just give you a mustache. It completely changes the statue. And just complete the line right there. Also, that could also be a sort of reference to the credits of Mario 3, where you see like a Koopa Troopa praying to like a Tanuki statue, as a Tanuki statue. That's, by the way, apparently what also inspired the whole Earth Elemental mythos thing in Paper Mario: The Origami King, but that's a story for another time. But for now, floating banners and just floating kites. That's where you tell the music change, which means we're getting ready for a boss fight. So you see these. There's two Bowser statues here, and they'll both break after I beat these boss fights. So remember how we didn't rematch again Stewart and Rango? Well, we rematched Stewart and Rango, but we didn't rematch these two, so we're not going to do that now. Yeah, the wind's almost here. The boss is getting ready to keep up ahead. But you two can scram, because they're definitely not invited. Yeah, I know we're not invited. You've been telling us that for the entire game. Alright, now she has two bombs. It's a bit trickier to kind of aim them correctly. Which means I probably have to rely on the old, waiting for the purple bomb to actually activate. Which you could say is the intended way, but... Well, I mean, it's the normal way. It's not... Both of them are intended ways. Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. Or alternatively, you can just like nail them with your hat over and over again until she decides just to upgrade to the big ones really early, just because she's so ticked off with you. Almost forgot about that thing, and then just casually remembered it. And now the intense wave caused by the destruction of Harriet caused that statue to explode, but apparently not the other one because, I don't know, the wave isn't that strong. Whatever, anyway. I almost forgot these guys have dialogue here. Right, don't skip this dialogue.
The boss wasn't kidding when he said you were persistent. But I owe it to the family, also the Brutals, come at you with everything I got.
I mean, you are the only one left. You pretty much all the Brutals' only hope now. Except we're just gonna do that and get you. Aw, I didn't get the right hat. Okay. Oh, that one's the one. Okay. Not that one. Alright, I'm just gonna wait until they... Nice, it's mass stuff. I got hats, but we can just kind of use our hat to knock him off. And we can wait until he starts spinning around, too. So it's the... He's still, like, the first boss of the game. It's just a rematch of it. Make it slightly harder. That was a truly massive stack. And now we can see the spinning attack, which completely missed my opportunity right there. Oh, come on. I was just saying this boss fight was easy. Anyway, yeah, you're gone too. And now the red power moon spawns there, and after that we can regress onto the main courtyard. All right. Dramatic music. And there's the castle right there. You've only reached the main courtyard. Alright, okay. Oops, okay. Good head start. Anyway, did I mention this? For non-water enemies, if you fall into water, the enemy disappears. So this section here is a bit harder than, you know, how you think it should be. Also, there's some fish in the water. Nice detail. And they're not like cheap, they're like actual Japanese fish. Forgot what the species is, but they're there. Okay, reach the outer wall. Okay, dodge the ogre, or rather, dodge it first and then show you this. Oh, I didn't know you can actually do that. I didn't know you can get onto the wooden blocks there. Anyway, you can poke him right there and defeat him that way too. Okay, that works, I guess. Alright, anything around here? Okay. And you can tell that's where we're going because Bowser decided to throw up a Nori fireworks show. Before we do that, before we meet up with Bowser there, I'm gonna go over here and long jump off here. And if we knock out the sign here, not sure what that's. I think it's. I remember reading that something about this. I just forgot what it meant. Anyway, you get a power moon there. Is what I'm trying to say. You're knocking out the sign, you get a power moon. All right, enough beating around the bush. It's time to eat Bowser. Except now Bowser's just going to be a coward and run away. You're too late. We have to wedding ceremony on the moon. Boy, Bowser doesn't mess around. Wah! Hey, we forgot. Hey, remember Bowser's punchy hat thingy? Anyway, now they're up to the moon, and make matters worse, this thing comes after us. So now all the brooders decide to just take revenge on you by sending their little robo-brood on you. Why am I saying little? This is definitely isn't little. Alright, so... Alright, you have to wait until he sends a Pokio out, and then, okay. I'm gonna try to be the easy way, the one that I don't usually do, because... Hey, so basically you just have to attack the waves with bombs here. Alright, wait. Spot this back here. And then spike the one of the cockpits. So he's blown off the platform or just off to nowhere. And the robot can magically just spawn new items. I mean, spawn new armored legs. Ooh! Hey, so I fall on that side now. Get him right there. Okay, there we go. So he can get up, and now he's going to spawn new armor. And now, for some reason, he has superstar power, and now he's just gonna ram us. Alright, okay, I have 1 health now. I'm probably gonna... Okay. I'm going to abandon the Pokio to die there. We gotta do a noble sacrifice. Except I have to die there anyway, so it's not really much of a sacrifice, but whatever. Okay, now I'm just gonna spawn these little snake rope thingies. Trying to avoid to make sure I don't die here and have to redo the entire boss fight again. Okay. Actually, they're not snakes. They're like little firecracker thingies. Alright. If I don't do this phase fast enough, I think it'll... Okay, he's just gonna stomp towards us again. I hope he stomps someone on the firecrackers. Alright, hope I can just... Okay. Okay, just wildly manic. And you're just gonna spawn more, okay. The Pokio is like surprisingly slow compared to the legs. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. When I use like a fall, he's just gonna lean. Alright, don't die because of the Pokio, man. Okay. Ground pound that guy. Also, those little iron bits right there, you can't latch onto. So, all right, I'm probably gonna die, but we'll see. Oh boy! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Okay. Alright, okay, okay. Oh boy. Oh no, okay. Okay, okay, now he's gonna fall back on his face. Alright. Okay, now we can do the final hit to Topper. Personally. Oh, if you don't do this fast enough, you'll get up. Just too quickly. And he's blown up to the sky, and like a 3D world, they all appear as fireworks here. Don't worry, they ain't dead. They ain't dead. Here, grab that multi-moon right there, and let's see how many moons we have left to get. Okay, big dog. We were one step away, and Bowser flew off to the moon. But we could chase after him in the Odyssey. Just throw me on that globe. Alright, how many moons do we need? Oh, we're right there. Okay. So, I want to go and do the animation here, first of all, because I feel like if I were to just leave it there, I don't know, it wouldn't feel right. And you can probably tell the entire balloon is full now, and now the Odyssey decides to do something and gets up a paint job. Oh, and I don't just mean the sail turning yellow. The entire, like all the other damages that the Odyssey had are gone now. And with that hot air balloon, now we can go over to the moon. Bowser's not getting away. We'll chase him all the way to the Moon Kingdom. Come on, let's get those two. All right, let's go back. Let's run ahead. Oh shoot, we're just locked. Okay. Was there really anything I need to do here anyway? I think about it, there wasn't that much in Bowser's Kingdom anyway, besides the things I just showed you, as far as I know. So, yeah, next time we'll go off to the Moon Kingdom. Have a good day, y'all.